Momo, what are you doing, bud? You using the wheel of death?
Yeah. Trying to make sure this thing doesn't explode on me again. It's just sitting there, I'm like, why is this taking so long? What is going on? I'm just sitting here burning it.
Well, ladies and gents, we're back in the shop and we're getting in our groove after our road trip to New York and back. I think I'm on cinematic mode. All right, I'm off cinematic mode. We're back in the shop. We've been back for, what, a week and a half now? Yeah. No, because we were gone last...
We got home Saturday.
We got home Saturday morning. Either way, we're home almost a week, and we've just been freaking busting it here at the shop. We've been working on Ray's car. I know it may not look like we've got a lot done, but we've spent a ton of time just going through and trying to fix all the little knickknacks that were wrong, and we actually ended up having to basically cut the whole hot side apart. There was some just stuff that we didn't like in it, so we cut that apart. We got all of our fuel fittings ordered. I've made some bulkheads. We've got a trans cooler bulkhead I'm going to make for the trans tunnel. That way he can be able, so the way the trans is in there, it's so tight against the actual tunnel, you can't even get a wrench in there to tighten the back trans line. So I'm gonna have to make really long lines to loop, put them on the bulkhead, so that way you could drop the trans and then undo the lines. And I also made that bulkhead so that way we can put some dry brake fittings on there and he can hook up his trans cooler in between rounds. I made a bulkhead for the firewall, for the burn down tubes, court, and
Put a firewall on it.
Well, I don't want to name it firewall.
That says trans cooler.
Yeah. That way you know what
so you
that's
know.
for. I mean, everybody knows that's on the firewall burn down tube. Either way, we've got...
Fancy with it.
No, we've got the valve cover's been powder coated. Court has completely we had to end up having to cut the headers apart because somebody forgot to weld the collector, the 4 tubes together before they welded the the collector on. So we cut the collectors off, welded those back together. Now Court's sandblasting everything so that we can ceramic coat it. Yesterday was our first day trying ceramic coat. We had one piece that was completely junk because it literally would flake off if you touched it. The other stuff seems to be totally fine. The stuff that we've got's a super, super high temp, so you have to actually cure it for an hour at 500 degrees. Literally, the back wall of our oven was glowing red, so I guess our oven doesn't like 500 degrees for an hour. Either way.
She was smoking bad.
Yeah, and it was really smoky in here. Whatever. Either way, we're learning. We're trying to expand our horizons. I designed, here's a little, I'll show you this. A little fuel regulator bracket that I cut, bent, and was powder coated. And then I've got, I already talked about the valve covers. Then I've got electrical panel that I just designed. You saw me cutting it in there. I forgot to add a hole for all the wires to actually come through. So let me walk over here away from the opening because that compressor over there is really loud. But either way, I forgot to add a hole for all this stuff to come through. I designed a fancy shock saver bracket under there that is a pin-on deal. That way he can just pin it on when before he loads. Put the shock savers on, incorporates tie-down brackets, all that. We added an extra piece of carbon, and that's kind of what Moo's working on right now. He's going to be trimming these lips off so that way we can actually put carbon down to the tubs. I'm going to make some little scallops that'll rivet to the tubs. That way, and then we're going to put one more piece here. That way,
see here now that smoke will not,
Well, this was completely open also, so we're just trying to, I mean, it's not technically a firewall because it's carbon, but we're just trying to make a fume blocker / smoke blocker. So that's why we're finishing that with carbon. And then, here's our jet black Cerakote. So
actually turned out really nice.
Yeah, Court did a good job.
There's more pieces over there too.
Yeah, there's a couple more pieces over there. So all that turned out really nice. We're just kind of getting after it. I want to try to start doing more just regular updates, keep everybody updated. We've got a 10 Soldiers Spa Technique fire system that's going to be going in here. I'm going to be kind of working on that today while Lou's doing other stuff. We've got the Motion Raceworks CO2 actuated parachute handle. We've got black CO2 bottles in here. We've got the VPS has been mounted. Just a lot of little knick-knack stuff. So we're chipping away at the stones slowly but surely. Again, like I said, there's a bunch of little stuff that we tried to redo and make nicer. And yeah, we've been designing lots of stuff for this car. It's actually been very enjoyable. I cut my first pieces of mirror finish stainless for a guy that was doing some SEMA truck traction bar stuff, 4-link overlays, some other stuff. Cut that for him. I've got some other stuff in the shop in my office right now that I'm supposed to be reverse engineering and designing some new stuff for a guy out of New Jersey. The green truck, as you saw, everything there has been sandblasted, powder coated. I showed you the turbo kit was already done. He got the cold side done this week. And yeah, we're rocking and rolling here. And we've got bad news on the Chevelle. So for some reason, I don't even know what cylinder this is, number 4. Cylinder number 4, the piston is just slapping the push rod and actually hitting the head. So
that's the only thing that's keeping the piston in right now.
Well, the piston can't come out.
Oh, I'm sure that one would.
No, it's not that bad.
It's like
get the freak off me, Fly. Well, there's no way he can measure. How does he know inch and a half higher? They're never the same height. You can't measure that.
True. I mean, I get that, but
either way, there's something wrong with that cylinder. We're pulling the motor out. Well, Court's going to pull the motor out, pull it apart, and try to hopefully fix it. So, yeah.
New big block.
No, we're not getting a new big block. We're fixing this one and putting it back in, and then we'll probably sell this thing because it's just been sitting around and we don't have time to mess with it. But either way, the old Chevelle's getting gutted again. This is like the 5th time the motor came out, but that's all right. I don't know why it did it or how it did it. I don't even know what could cause that other than literally the rod cap coming loose or bending the I wouldn't think it bent the wrist pin, but who knows? Maybe it broke the piston and the piston. I honestly just have no idea. Something is majorly wrong because there's a big mark from the spark plug in it. And I know they are high compression pistons. They're not indexed. You don't have to index the plugs no matter what we do with them. Even if I take the plug out, the piston still slaps the head. So that's how I knew something's really wrong. So either way, yeah, that thing's kind of on the back burner, but it's going to get taken out. Yeah, and we're just kind of focused on this thing. We're going to start working on Eddie's car again and trying to do some production parts and just keep the laser busy, keep the boys busy, and just keep trying to do cool stuff. So now one of Moo's main jobs is to keep videoing, but I've kept him so busy he hasn't been able to video yet. So either way, we're going to keep going. Uncle Sam could possibly get 235s here in the next couple of weeks because Ray has to make a race and his car is obviously not going to be done. So he may put 235s on Uncle Sam and try to race it, although I told him it is not going to spool. And there's literally a fly that is just terrorizing me right now.
It's been attacking me all day long. That's what I've been doing over here. People are going to be like, oh, Moo's over there freaking out.
Yeah, I know.
Freaking flies are everywhere.
But yeah, and also, I mean, I want to keep the motor in as long as I can. Some of you may have seen I put the motor for sale, which it's technically could still be for sale, but I'm not actually pressing to sell it anymore. But I do have some really big plans for this winter. And I think I'm going to be working with Summit on building a new motor for Uncle Sam, and I'm really excited about that. And I'm also excited about this. It's going to get loud for a second, but bear with me. Hard to find good help. Check this bad boy out. I watched a video. A guy named Couch Built used this 3D scanner and he scanned a BMW so basically there's a BMW with the turbos out of the hood and it was having restrictions from the turbo manifold. So he scanned the BMW with the turbos on it. Then he took the turbos off, scanned it with the manifolds on it. Then he took the manifolds off, scanned the whole car without anything on it. So he had a scan bare, he had a scan with manifolds, and he had a scan with manifolds and turbos and cold side and all that. So he then took that scan, designed a whole freaking basically hot side and cold side, broke it up into a few pieces, and then sent it into, I forget which website it was, I think not Xometry, but Craft Cloud or something like that, and had it all 3D printed out of stainless and aluminum, welded it together, took it to the guy's shop, bolted it on, and it fit perfectly. Well, as you know, I really like 3D scanning, and Einstar just came out with the Vega, which is completely handheld. There's no wires, there's no nothing. And when I was scanning the front of the Chevelle, the wires and everything, like especially if the fenders are on it, it becomes a very, very hard thing to maneuver. You got to have your laptop by you. You got to have cords plugged in, like all of that. Well, this is literally an all-in-one processor, no cords, all wireless. You basically scan it, process it, and then send that file to your computer where they have their own software. I have not got to use this thing yet, but I actually would love to use it today. We're just really, really, really busy with just mechanical stuff on these things, so I probably won't get to use it today, but hopefully one day this weekend I'm gonna get to use this bad boy. Also, I spent a couple days, and as you know, Alex has been putting a lot of work in on her shop, and we only have AC in the front room, so the back room's 1,500-ish square foot, so I put a 3-ton mini split in, and that thing is kicking butt. So we're really looking for a big package unit for the big side of the shop, but part of me really, really would like to put a couple mini splits in there, because man, that thing, her whole shop feels better out of just putting that one unit in the back room, which is crazy to me, but that's besides the point. I honestly might put a mini split in here. I have a big package unit out back that Dennis gave to me, but I don't see myself using it as much. I don't see myself getting it done anytime soon, and I could just put a mini split in and be done. So I know I'm rambling, but sooner or later we're going to use this thing. For now, we're going to get back to work on Ray's car and try to get this thing closer to being ready to get the heck out of here. I know Ray's ready to have it back, and I'm sure he's ready to be done spending money on it, so we'll try to get this thing done for him. Sooner or later, we're going to do something cool. We'll be able to do another video, and hopefully it's with this thing. So something else cool. I want to scan something. Maybe instead of going to dinner tonight or something, we're going to scan. I want to scan Uncle Sam. All right, tonight I'm scanning Uncle Sam. Hey. Tonight I'm scanning Uncle Sam.
Hey, Clark, tonight we're scanning Uncle Sam. Kitty, Groot, we're scanning Uncle Sam. No plans, all right?
What? Court's not invited anyways. Oh. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Well, Karina's not invited either. Moo's not even invited, actually, so. It's just a date with me and Uncle Sam. Nobody else is coming.
Okay, then I hope you bring Groot. Oh, wait.
No, Groot's a given, yeah. All right, tonight we're scanning Uncle Sam. Everybody say yay!
Yay!
Moo! Yay!
I won't be here, so I don't care.
Oh, wow.
Clearly. Hey, that's my wrench.
You freaking want one? Because that's how you freaking
That's
get
my
one,
wrench.
bud.
Don't throw my
You
wrench.
freaking...
No.
All right, see you guys later. I just scanned my workbench. Oh. See, that's...
Shit. Oh, the tube that's on there? Hold on, let me
That's
zoom
the
in a little
phone.
bit.
See?
Oh, yeah, look at that. That's that little thing right there.
Yellow.
Look at that.
All right, ladies and gents, it's actually been a whole week since I actually tried to 3D scan my car for the first time, but we've been really busy. Court's been working on the old S10. Moo's been working on Ray's car. We've got a lot done on Ray's car. Actually, Court is the one that Cerakoted all this stuff. I'll insert some videos of that. Court was working on the Chevelle. You guys saw that it had the loose rod cap. Moo's been working hard on the fire suppression system and about a million other things in Ray's car. And I made a really cool little electrical panel for it to mount all of his electricity things. And the cat is working hard over here on his tire, and Groot's been breathing a lot. But we're actually finally today going to test out our new bad boy scanner. I messed around with it a little bit for like 5 minutes on Ray's car, but it ended up taking me like an hour just to get the handle of things, and I had to calibrate it and all that. And it's just been a really busy week. As you can tell, I haven't even shaved because we've just been really hitting it hot and heavy. I have a new, yeah, I'm a scrub, but I've got a new business idea that I really tried to work really hard on yesterday, and I realized it was going to take me way longer than planned. So I decided to quit wasting time on it and make it a long-term goal instead of a short-term goal. So Lou's got silicone on his hands, so he's doing jazz fingers. Either way, I've got some 3D scan spray. As you can tell, I've already wrote "Moo sucks" twice on my car, and it keeps disappearing. So this stuff actually works. I'm going to shake this up, spray it all over the front end of Uncle Sam. I'm actually going to try to scan the whole car. I don't know how many scans I'm going to end up doing. I don't know how well this thing keeps track or how many of those I'm going to have to combine together, but we're going to find out. But the first thing we're going to do is take the hood off. Wait, should we scan it? We should scan it with the hood on, and then also scan it with the hood off. We'll do it with the hood on later. We're going to do it with the hood off first so we can get a whole scan of the car with the hood off, and then I'll do a scan of it with the hood on and have that just separate in case I ever want to add it on in the file, because we're actually going to be taking the motor out of Uncle Sam soon, which is weird because it's been running for the past 3 to 4 months, which is the longest consecutive months Uncle Sam has ever been running, I believe. But I've been so busy, it's literally just been pulled in and out of the shop, and I haven't actually done anything with it. But I really, really, really want to put a big block in it, and I'm working on some stuff with another partner that we're going to try to make work. I don't know if it's going to work yet, but when it does work, I'll let you know. I think it's going to work, but either way, we're going to be taking this out, putting the mock-up block in it, putting the heads and intake on the block, and start fab work and design around everything. But I want to get a scan of this car with an LS in it before I take the LS out, just so I have a scan of this original setup and can base that off of something if in the future, I don't know why, if I ever need to put an LS back in it or whatever, or if I ever need to design anything off of that. I don't know what I would use it for, but I just want to have it. So needless to say, we're going to scan it, and I really just want to test out my new scanner and have a 3D file of Uncle Sam because I've just always thought that'd be really awesome. So we're going to do that today. Moo's laying down on the job again.
Oh, are we going to do that today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we are. We got new, on this phone, I got Moo set up on Instagram, so he's going to be running our Instagram account now, and on the Nickky Bobby Inc. Instagram, and we got some AI stuff set up, so we're trying a lot of stuff here. So if you see some weird stuff, it's because Moo's weird, not my fault.
There's some weird stuff coming, that's for sure.
So there's some weird stuff coming.
Who knows?
Yeah, I know. We've already made some funny videos this morning, but I deleted them so they'd never get actually put out. All right. This stuff smells weird. All right, we're going to take the hood off Uncle Sam and get going because my arm's actually getting really tired. Let me get this thing set up. Oh, I'm actually going to get my microphones turned on. All right, Moo, if you come over here, here's a microphone for you. Don't cuss.
Okay. Look at this fuzzy thing. Do I eat it?
No.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Can you hear me? I guess you won't know if you hear me until.
Yeah, I can see it on. I've got a fancy little thing over here. It shows me if they're working.
Oh. Doesn't this clip? Yeah. Oh, you clip it to your. Might mess her up.
It's enough proof.
It's enough. I don't think this is Moo proof.
I need something Moo proof. Something stronger than Moo's used to. Get our hood off. He's like, excuse you?
Yeah, he's like, what is that, dude?
First thing I'm gonna do is turn the scanner on, then I'm gonna spray all this scan stuff all over.
Sorry, Mr. Titty.
I also have these things.
We gotta take your seat, bub.
I've never used these before, so I might throw some of these on there too.
Everywhere?
Everywhere that's dark. I think. Or maybe I'll just paint everything white. I'm just gonna paint everything white and see how it scans. What?
No, we just have no idea what we're doing.
Well, I never have any idea what I'm doing.
Oh, I know.
Install Vega.
Oh, Vega? Yeah. That's what I was like. I was like, what?
Speaking of Vegas, there's a Mumon.
There is the Mumon. I can't even see it, though.
Packed under, the Mumon's packed under a bunch of Vega.
I need to do something with that thing.
I need something move-proof. Something stronger than Moo's used to. Okay, I think I'm just gonna start painting.
Holy wires there, bud.
Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of cleaning up on this thing.
You have another one of those?
No. One can's like $30, so I skimped out on. I might have ordered 2 cans actually.
Where would the other one be?
Maybe I only ordered 1.
We should just spray paint the whole front white anyways.
Yeah, this stuff smells like kitty litter.
I feel like you're gonna use that whole can for this car.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, it doesn't smell the greatest. I don't know why this just popped in my head, but like, if I wear this thing when I go to the bathroom, would you hear me go to the bathroom with this thing?
I would. Yeah.
Go sit on my
Don't
toilet.
turn it off either, or it shuts my microphone off.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Found that one out the hard way.
Shut one off and then go the whole time with talking and can't even hear you.
Yeah.
I didn't know you painted the turbos white. To be honest, I don't like it. It's too clean.
Okay, I'm gonna start off right up front. I probably need to take this thing off. I'm gonna scan the whole car.
Yeah. Do you want to put that like over here? You want to put the GoPro like over here?
I might actually stick some of these things.
That's gonna take forever.
I know.
Forever. Bad thing is now we gotta take all these off once we're done.
They've come right off.
I know, but I'm just saying now we're putting 100 stickers on here, and now we're gonna take 100 stickers off. I don't know how far apart. I don't know anything. Do we put it on the windshield?
Yeah.
You do?
This thing actually works really good when you use a spray.
Catches everything.
This is so cool. I'll probably do the outside of the car, and then we'll do the engine bay next. This could possibly be one of the coolest things I've ever done.
We should have left the hood on it then if you're just gonna do the body.
Yeah, I guess I should have.
But I guess it wouldn't be hard just to throw the hood back up on top real quick and spray it.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
Uncle Sam is going to be turning name into Snowflake now because it looks like a...
It always loses track on the roof for some reason.
Maybe because it's such a big flat plane.
Well, that's why.
I say, is it even picking up the stickers?
Groot, all this thing's gonna pick up is you mouth breathing, dude. 5 hours later. Hope you have this thing time-lapsed.
I think I'm gonna do just the front of the car and then combine it with the back. All right, ladies and gents, so I will say, if you can see this, let me get you a little closer. Let me crack open a cold one. So it has been quite a few days since I started this whole ordeal, but we're really freaking busy at the shop. We got Ray's car in here and we're trying to get the green S10 done, and we're just swamped with trying to get Alex's shop done for the wedding and pretty much everything else with life. I mean, everybody's busy. That's just how life goes. But I will say this is the first time that I ever used markers. I don't know if you can see the markers. That's the first time I've ever used markers to scan anything. And I've never really had to do it. But I had very low expectations for my old scanner, and I have very high expectations for this one, which this one I believe is obviously a lot fancier. So it took me forever to do this scan, which is one of the reasons why I haven't got this video done yet, because I spent hours doing it that day. I thought I was going to get it done in a couple hours. I ended up spending 3 hours, and I wasn't even close to being done, which so is life. That's how life goes. But I just haven't found time to actually get back to doing what I was supposed to be doing. So I'm finally back to that now. Not that I should be working on this right now, but it's just driving me nuts, and I want to get it done because we actually do have a new motor coming for Uncle Sam. I'm actually teaming up with Summit Racing Equipment. They're going to be giving me one of their brand new Summit series blocks that they're having cast and they designed. They're giving me a set of AFR heads, an AFR intake, and an oil pan. Basically kind of help me out. They're giving me the block and a gratis budget for the other parts. So I'm going to be mocking up the motor in here, putting the heads on it, building the headers, doing the intake. I'm going to mill my intake down and basically do the same thing Dennis did to Alex's intake and kind of start getting the mock-up done on Uncle Sam. And in the process, I would really like to take my time and do it right, since now I have other vehicles I can drive. I don't have to keep this one running. I really want to make Uncle Sam nice again. I know everybody else wants to see it, so I'm going to be working closely with a lot of companies and really restoring Uncle Sam to his former glory and making it even faster than before. So with that being said, that's the reason why I'm scanning it, and I had big aspirations of scanning the whole engine bay, which you can see I got a lot of it, but not really a lot of what I wanted. And my other scanner, it didn't really have any adjustments like this one does, so I just had to shine a bunch of light on everything. And I thought that would make this better. Well, this one kept losing tracking and, doing a bunch of different stuff, and I'm like, this one's no better than my old one. Well, this one actually has a distance parameter that you have to set on it, which it's actually very clear. Again, I'm not one to really read instructions, but had a distance parameter and a brightness. So, and I didn't know the brightness. If the room's very bright, you actually have to turn the brightness down on this scanner. So I was trying to scan this on high brightness with my super bright lights and everything like that. So I was actually doing completely backwards. But I will say again, like I said, I've never done the markers before, but they helped a lot with keeping the tracking, and it wasn't tracking very well because of the way I had the settings set up. But once I did the trackers, the markers, it helped a lot. But again, once it got to the metallic paint with the bright light and all that, it was kind of hard to do, especially the roof and obviously the very dark areas. So this was the only thing that I've scanned with that scanner, and you can tell like I lost some tracking here, and it didn't align very well here. So there's a lot going on here that I might actually, I'm in Einstar's, this is called Star Vision. So I'm actually going to try, I don't know if I want to trim that out because, yeah, I need to trim all that out. And how, I don't know. Like right here, it's, if you can see my mouse, it's very not lined up at all, actually. It's completely. So I'm going to shift, lasso this bad boy. Delete that. So it looks like I got a lot of the junk out of there that I didn't need because it wasn't really aligned very well. And I think that might have been the only part where it wasn't aligned well. Everywhere else seemed to do pretty well. Again, I don't really think I'm doing the software or the scanner any justice because I had the settings so wrong. So tomorrow, when my new heads get here, my AFR heads, I'm actually going to scan those bad boys, or at least one of them, and I'm going to start developing a new big block Chevy O-ring groove cutter. So that way I know I've been wanting to get a big block Chevy one out. A lot of other people have asked about it, so I'm going to start designing that, which I started designing one a long time ago, but now I'll have my own set of heads here that I can essentially test and do R&D on, scan, all that good stuff. So I'm actually going to go through here now that I trimmed all that stuff up. I'm going to go to generate. Oh, cancel. Okay, we're good with this. So it's going to save this. I will say I've actually tried to do this a few times, just trying to generate a mesh. And it did not work because my computer didn't have enough. It said you're going to run out of app running space, basically. To where like too many other apps were running. This thing took so much, I guess, memory or storage just to run what it was doing. I didn't have enough on my computer, and it actually made my whole computer shut down. So if you're doing this on a MacBook, I have the 1 terabyte Mac with the 64-bit or gig processor, whatever you call it, which I know in the grand scheme of like super BA computers isn't that good, but it's like the best MacBook pretty much I could buy at the time. So I wouldn't think I'd have a problem. I've never had a problem with anything else, but for some reason this thing takes a lot of oomph. So either way, I'm going to let this load, and then I'm going to generate a mesh. We'll give it a once over, give it a look. I'll save it, and then I really want to get the LS out of there. Pretty much strip Uncle Sam back down because I just feel like, which I know I did, I don't just feel like it. I threw it together, and there's a lot of stuff I didn't do the way I really wanted to do it. So I'm going to be pulling it back apart, basically stripping it down to the bare car up front and making things a lot easier to work on, a lot more accessible, a lot cleaner, and just doing it the way I really want to do it now. I want to design a lot of the stuff that's going on up there, and I need to redo the back window, honestly, because the back window is not that great, which I can use the one I have. I just need to form it a little better. I need to mount I need to fix some of the back panels. I have new not quarter panels, but lower trim pieces to put on the rear quarters. I want to do some body work on it. I want to at least maybe get it wrapped all one color. Not all one color, but like at least wrapped to what it looked like before. And I want to make the front end come off easier. I want to make my cooling system, my trans cooler, my pump gas fuel cell, like everything that's in front of the car, I want to make completely removable and dry brakes. Like basically make a cradle that will pin in and out, or everything on its own cradle that will pin in and out, and everything on dry brakes, so that way I can loop, if I'm doing a drag and drive or whatever, I can loop it, pull it out, loop the lines while I'm running, and then come back and even connect, like have this little station that's literally, I pulled out of the front of my car, I have this little station that I can hook back up, run off a generator or whatever, and have a cooling station, so that way I'm not lugging that weight around when I'm actually at the racetrack, and it's actually easy to get in and out. It's always been a dream of mine to do that. I've just never got around to doing it. So a lot of stuff I want to do, I've never got around to doing, but I'm going to really try my hardest to get around to doing that now, because I found out I don't enjoy going racing as much when my car is a total piece of crap, and I don't want it to be a total piece of crap. So I'm going to take my time, even if that means racing a few other things for now and not racing Uncle Sam all the time, and really just get the car where I want it to be, you know, to where I enjoy it. So I'm going to go up here, generate mesh, and it'll give me a preview. So resolution, mesh smoothing, you can click all these boxes. I'm not going to do anything too crazy because this is really just a test of what it's going to look like, and we'll give it a preview. Before it didn't, once I actually quit all the other apps I had going on, it didn't really take that long. So let's see how long this takes. I've got my microphone on because we got the air compressor going on out there. We've got the sandblaster going. We've got the powder coat oven going. We've got the laser going. We've got everything going out there, which is good, but it's a little noisy. So we're still generating, and everything that I've watched on this thing says that it meshes fast. Like, it's everything I've read says that this software is fast, and you know, the videos I've watched, everybody's actually thoroughly surprised with it. I just don't think I'm doing it enough justice right now because I'm still learning how to use it. So I'm excited to keep learning, and I'm actually really excited to use the HD mode on this thing. And mind you, my battery kept going draining on this thing, you know, because I was scanning for 20-30 minutes at a time on the car, and I was using all my other chargers. Well, this comes with a special charging cord and a special charger, actual like a plug, which is a fast charger. So if you buy one of these, make sure you use the charger that comes with it, because your charger you have will not charge this thing like the one that comes with it. But it has an HD mode is what I was getting into. It has an HD mode that I'm really excited to use on the cylinder heads when they get here tomorrow. So that way I can see really down and dirty how good this thing really is. So our mesh is, our preview's done. Now this looks way smoother than what, let me zoom in if you can see that. That looks way smoother than what I was expecting. So this is actually pretty surprising. Obviously it's got a lot of holes because my scan wasn't that great, because obviously I had the parameters wrong, but this still is something that I can save and get, I mean, even if it's just a visual reference. But if I ever wanted to know exactly where the motor was in the car, I have reference of center line of axle to where the motor was, where the turbos were, where everything was when the LS was in it. So that's pretty cool. I'm still going to save this and keep this forever. That way I can show people how much real estate I had up here when I had an LS in it. But we'll go ahead and finish that. And now it's done. Cool. So now we have a shell of Uncle Sam, which pretty freaking cool. Yeah, So tomorrow when the heads get here, we'll do some more scanning and yeah, so here it is. So you have HD mode here, fast mode. Sorry, I got my computer or my phone backwards. So, but yeah, so it's got HD mode and fast mode. Let's see what the brightness does. So brightness, I'm going to turn the brightness down because it's really bright in here. And I'm going to turn distance down since we're close to everything. And then, I don't know what that is. Enabling base plane removal. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I'm not going to turn that on then. Either way, I'm just literally scanning my desk. Okay, this actually works a lot better when I have the brightness turned down. Oh, it's actually telling me to recalibrate. Maybe that's why I was having issues. I guess I did something wrong because it's got recalibrate up here in the window. So I'm actually going to go recalibrate this thing. But look, it started scanning my desk. Pretty cool. Either way, I'm really excited to actually get to learn to use this thing. It's kind of like a fancy iPad for kids like me. Either way, I'm pretty much done with this video, other than, not this video, but I'm done with this segment of the video. You see, it has its own software. It's got its own charger. Honestly, don't do what I did and just think you could throw it together and use it like I did my first scanner, because this one has way more bells and whistles that I was not taking advantage of. So don't do what I did. Read about it, and it'll save you a lot of time and hassle and get your video out sooner, because that's one of the reasons I haven't even got this video out yet. So we'll pick back up tomorrow when my heads get here, and hopefully I can get those scanned tomorrow. So thanks for watching. You're not going to voice over me.
Yes.
I have a microphone.
Yeah. So I'm Nicholas Taylor. My head's from a big black guy here today from Summit, and I want to show you guys what I got.
I've never sounded like that.
I never sounded like that in my life.
I have been. You guys realize I'm the one holding the knife. Look at me.
I'm the copper. Probably.
Yeah.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah, it's
dumb
recording.
stuff all the time.
There's not. You know your mics aren't on. Like literally not at all. Like
Not one bit.
there's no mic.
Oh, I'm recording. Stop cussing.
talking. There's something playing.
You can't hear anything right here, guaranteed.
Thank you.
Court, stop agreeing with her.
Probably their TV.
No, do what you say.
All right,
Show
this.
everybody online that you viewed me.
Oh, this has been opened.
That was not us, but
Moo?
Nope.
Have you done an intro?
Nope.
Yeah, this is the ending of my video. I told everybody what was happening.
Who knows what's in that?
What did you say?
That's okay. That's just
I
Ray's.
didn't see the intro.
Ray, that's just your stuff. It's okay.
Did you do an intro?
I don't know. I have
No, I
idea.
did. I talked to my mic all day earlier today or yesterday. Yesterday, actually.
What did you say?
I did a 16-minute deal where it was the end of that video over there, scanning Uncle Sam, and
Moo.
we're videoing here.
Look at this.
That's Ray's stuff.
Ray, and that's Ray.
Okay, either way, I was telling them about how that's my throttle cable.
The throttle cable I told you that wouldn't have fit, but you said it was perfect.
No, that's the one that will fit.
Now that after,
It's not a throttle cable.
You don't
it's
have a
actually
mic, Moo.
linkage. Yeah.
I told him whenever we were doing that, I was like, I think it's too short.
Moo was right about one thing.
It's perfect.
And he had a good idea the other day. It's going to cost me about 30 hours of work.
And Alex.
31 to be exact.
And Alex a couple
Alex.
grand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds right for today.
What I'm here for. Guys.
Either way, I already told them. I showed them all of our 3D scanning. I didn't have my settings right on my scanner because I didn't read the
What
instructions.
did you need a scanner for?
To scan?
I mean, what did you scan?
Uncle Sam.
Why?
Because I got a big block. I told him I'm getting a big block.
Does the
From
big block
Summit
go on
Racing.
the outside of the car? What did you scan here?
I scanned everything. I scanned it with the hood off. Why do you keep giving him the mic like he's talking?
But I didn't really care.
Because he wants to say something.
Okay, so either way,
So you told him that today's a big day.
Yes, I told him my heads were going to be here today. And
Finally!
I told him I was going to scan the heads, and I was going to make a big block O-ring cutter.
Intro, like, heads got here from Summit!
That's not the beginning of the video. This is 16 minutes in.
Yeah, this is the end of the video. This is actually an hour and 20 minutes in.
Wait, this is the end of the video?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I have no idea what you said.
This is the end of
This isn't the whole video. It's not like, I got heads from Summit. That's the bang. We're going out with a bang.
The big thing is today's a big day because Nickky Bobby finally is going big block.
I've already been big block twice.
Well, you didn't do it right.
I did not do it right at all. That's why I am not big block.
I mean, that is true. You have been big blocked.
I have people to show me the way now. You and Dennis.
Cool. Did you tell him I got you your first part?
No, and I thought I was going to correct you because I thought you were going to say, Nickky Bobby got his first big block part today. And I was going to say, no, I didn't. You got me my first part.
I got the first part because Dad saw a really good deal on a big block Chevy flywheel at the Summit scratch and dent aisle in Ohio. And so I got him one, and then he got one, and then we bought so many flywheels, we didn't save any money.
And then guess what? I thought that flywheel was going to work on another car, and I was not giving my first part away that Alex got me, so I overnighted this super expensive flywheel.
First part for a big block.
Yeah.
He did say that. I will give him that. He said, I can't give this away.
So I overnighted this flywheel, flex plate, whatever, flex plate.
Yeah,
and it didn't fit the car, so now I paid full price for one, and I'm not sending it back because I need a spare. So
I have an idea.
I bought one anyways.
Hey, Court, how many people in the comments typed flex plate before we corrected it to flywheel? Go.
Probably a lot.
Within just a few minutes.
How many?
A lot.
A lot.
I love how everybody's watching like down here right now, and we're just up here not doing anything.
Yeah, can you even see us?
Probably not. This is all
You can see me. You can see the bottom part of your face, which is the better part
This
anyways.
is all worthless.
Stand
Why
closer
is it
this way.
worthless? I thought it was great.
Because I'm going to be down here, like, opening my stuff up.
Is that...
Hey, everybody, come down to the right level.
Court, check us out. Can you see us?
Maybe that's...
I know that was a lot harder than I thought it was.
You're bending up all the metal. The
I didn't
laser's
touch
never going to
it.
work now.
It's metal, so what do I expect?
What?
I can't be in this.
Why?
Well, I feel like we're in the way. You need to open these boxes.
It's okay. You're fine. I'm just going to open this box.
We're always in the way. But it's
All right,
okay.
this one.
That one's Modi.
It's laundry detergent.
Oh, okay. I was like, it looks like mold. Who sniffs it?
Me.
It is laundry. It is laundry detergent.
I'm handing it to you to get out of the way. Oh my god.
It's Christmas. We all get the box.
Okay.
Did you tell them what these heads were?
No, I was gonna wait till I opened them probably. Because all we're doing is talking and there's no action. Everybody's gonna be like, you're doing all less talking probably.
Have you ever worked on anything?
Yeah, dude, you just stand around and talk all the time.
Both.
Both of them. A box! Yay!
A box in a box.
Alright, we got you a present.
Box.
That's free.
Oh,
Well,
look at this.
ooh, Nana.
Da 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 da!
On this side.
So what Moo and Alex were gonna do, they were gonna take this mic and they were gonna voice over like
we
what
should.
I would be saying.
Okay, so this is Nick. He's looking at this box and he's like, what is this?
Can we do the thing where Moo does my arms? Or you do my arms and Moo talks?
Moo, in order for us to voice
right.
over, you can't hold the mic.
Oh, are we just voiceover? Okay.
Yeah.
So Nick is currently cutting it open, struggling, cutting it open. He's like, oh, what's in here? Oh.
He's like,
shiny.
wow, that valve spring looks a lot bigger than I'm used to.
Whoa.
Yeah, wow. Look at all
Whoa,
this
they're all
CNC.
intact too.
You guys actually are really bad at this.
You didn't give us a chance. You just started ripping the
You
box.
just threw us right into this, and we were not prepared.
These are nice.
Okay, so for the for real serious part here, this is an AFR 18 degree big
Magnum.
block head. So like, this is something that Dad ran on the Nova before we put the motor in the 55. I have a set of these now. And it's pretty cool because out of the box, without really very much work at all, we've softened the chambers a little bit. It's a killer head. Like, we talk all the time. Like, this is a really, really nice, like very reasonably priced, off the shelf part that we're big fans of. So that had to be the head that Nickky Bobby got. He's like, what heads? We're like, it's got to be this one.
I was going to order Brodex because they're right down the road, but then they were like, no, you're dumb.
Yeah, these Brodex are not Alex Taylor approved. These are.
Yep.
Alex Taylor approved.
Anybody needs big Brock heads?
AFR. And if you need a big block head 18 degree out of the box.
Just
Good
so
price.
I'm going to talk
Good
a little
price.
crap about Court. He, instead of saying ARB, he's like, is this shock bar getting an AFR? No, it is not getting an AFR cylinder head.
I'm dyslexic too. Don't worry about it, bud. I say stuff backwards all the time. You're gonna tear up. that-
Dyslexic is reading, isn't it? You don't say stuff backwards if you're
It's still
dyslexic.
bad. You just mix stuff
Whatever,
up.
dude. You're left-handed.
Speaking backwards, then.
That's called pig Latin. Okay,
Gig
take
Latin.
it out. Show them the stuff.
Okay, hold the camera.
The good stuff.
I think it's bolted down.
Okay, so are you gonna? It is. It's got a,
Yeah.
a board down there. You gotta pull the.
This for you.
Thanks.
Everything looks good on her.
Compliment. Mine wasn't.
I knew how much-
CNC? Wow. Look at how big those things are.
That's what she said.
Okay, so you're gonna be doing a valve train setup from Iski though, or are you leaving these?
Iskandarian Racing Cams. They're based out of Oakland,
Gardena.
California.
Gardena.
California.
Okay, you are planning on changing though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like other than that though,
These are already set up for solid roller. But
yeah, out of the box.
I don't
like,
know what spring rate you guys use or what I'm supposed to use either. So,
It's a secret.
well, guess what? I'm going to scan these mofos
Oh, why?
to make a big block O-ring cutter.
I knew
already,
the answer.
I already told them about that previous video.
Oh, okay.
Or like in this video before this actual video. These are cool. I wonder if I could sandcast some of these.
Probably not.
CNC.
I wish they could see the bottom.
You can. It's wood.
I'm glad you weren't on the mic right there.
I bet you could hear it a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna take these off our board because it's getting pretty boring.
How do you do your videos? Do you get technical, or are you more of a funny kind of guy? I haven't
Both.
watched them.
Funny looking.
Did you hear that? Just so everybody knows, Alex Taylor doesn't watch my videos.
But you guys should.
It's okay, I don't watch hers either. She's got me. I'm too busy working in her videos to watch them.
For real though, are you gonna get technical here?
About what?
I don't know. Do you want to take?
I don't know anything. I'm not an engine guy. I really don't know
Okay, so
anything.
that is actually something. So Nick is right now. You had a LS
Yeah.
that you were working on.
Well, I have one in the car.
What do you mean working on?
Yeah,
Well,
you had.
I had,
yeah, he
I
had
had all
parts.
the, I had all the stuff to build a really badass one, but
Yeah.
I sold it all.
Okay, you sold all that stuff. Yeah. And then so it came up. It was like, well, what's he gonna do for Uncle Sam? Uncle Sam's super light. If he had some power, he'd be fast and a little more reliable than he currently is.
He's fast. He could be a lot faster than
It's
he
the
is. I just don't
reliability,
have the time.
and it's the reliability part.
yeah.
And so, like, we went through this with my motor in the Camaro. We had 427 LSX, still have it. We had once we went aftermarket and started trying to make power. Like, I know people do it, but it's just it became the price of doing like building a big block. And so, which obviously that's still in the Camaro now. We went to the 55, but once we did that, I was like, big blocks are great. I didn't understand until we did it. And it's just like price to reliability to power. Uncle Sam has some potential now.
How?
Yeah.
So, like me being an LS
Yeah.
guy, how? What's the word I'm looking for? Like working on it. Like what? How is that? How is keeping up on a big block?
If you build it right, there's not really any maintenance.
Really?
I mean, it's like a
Oh,
solid
maintenance,
roller
sorry.
and an
So
LS.
maintenance
You still,
compared
I mean,
to
you
that.
still check things every once in a while, but
And the other thing is like with this, so like it is going to be solid roller, which people ask a lot of the times, like why would you do a solid roller in a street car? Because you're going to have to constantly adjust and check lash and do all that. We do personally check once a day, but that is not because it needs to. So we
that's
check
after
it.
400 or
We
500
don't.
street
Yeah,
miles.
that's after
too.
street miles, just so that way we can say like, oh, did something happen on the street drive or did something happen on the first pass? But with this combination and with modern combinations, unless you're doing like something like aluminum or like billet where it's going to shrink and grow a lot, or stretch and grow and all that, shrink and grow, you're not really going to see lash change.
So the one thing I will say, the Only thing I don't like about big blocks is the same. I mean, it's the same thing about small block Chevys and everything. If you got to pull the intake, there's a lot of sealer and there's water and all that stuff. So,
But
I really would like to make a 2-piece intake. Like, I don't
that
know
part
how,
would be nice. But the one thing that is nice is because like you can get to lifters and you can fish lifters out and stuff, and
Yeah.
you can't do that.
So you don't
much.
have to pull intake all
Right.
the time, which we did on your car
With
at
LS.
6
you
Summer.
do.
Yeah.
So
Either way, yeah, the maintenance is the same. You still pull the pan off. You do all the stuff. There's no extra maintenance.
okay, you should talk to him about just real quick. Might have to. I'm gonna pause this video and get you some specs. Just a second.
45cc compact.
Court, tell us your thoughts on the big block heads as you're disassembling them while I'm videoing.
They're too expensive for me. Very expensive.
They're nice. Car ran real good. It's real nice.
Car ran good, one pass.
Pack 103164 titanium.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
boys.
semi-gloss.
Yes, semi-gloss.
If you
We're
talk
picking out
about
paint for the awnings right now.
I just want the people to know.
No, I can hear her in that.
Can't you
She
hear through
has
the
a mic.
microphone?
I have a mic.
Can you not hear
We
through the
have mics.
microphone?
Oh, do you not have your mic on? I almost called him Mike.
Can you not hear through this?
Your mic on, Mike?
Listen, hey, can you talk to me?
Yep. Can you hear me? You hear me?
Yeah, I mean you can hear me, right?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
All
You hear that?
right, let's get the head up. Here, you hold this, and I picked the head up. All right, boys and girls, let's put her up. Take a look at these bad boys. So they have a 2400 intake valve. Oh wait, hold on.
2400.
Yeah, 2400 intake valve and a
1-800
exhaust valve, 90
90
cc combustion chamber. I'll
chambers.
just read this to you.
Oh, way to go.
Rectangular port heads, 450 cc intake runner volume. Obviously, they're set up for solid roller. I already knew that. Yeah, and they're an 18 degree head instead of a 26 degree, which is factory. So you have to run, pretty much have to run AFR's 18 degree intake. And I think your dad, and it may come with these spacers, maybe he just made his own.
No, it doesn't.
I couldn't remember, but you got to make spacers for the block.
So, because it's going to be at these heads are at a different angle than the block. So that is one of the only, like, I won't call it a downside, but it's a modification that you have to make. And so you'll see, and there's ways to do this. He's talked about it, but when we seal it up too, there's a fairly decent sized gap, which that's the cool part. He's kind of figured out all the spacers and everything like that. AFR may have something at this point that is a modification for that. At the time when we first got them, they did not. But for the price point, what are you looking at for a set of heads? Is this for a pair? Is that a single?
That's a single.
Single, so 3,200,
6,400 bucks, 6,500 bucks.
6,400. I mean, it's still not cheap.
Yeah,
but
you're
like
getting what
in
you pay for
comparison,
sure.
But in comparison too, heads are very expensive.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna have these hooped. We're gonna put some O-rings in the exhaust.
You're not gonna.
Cords.
So you're doing wire though, correct? You're
Yeah,
not
I
doing
mean whatever
something
you run. Yeah,
different. Okay.
you just run wire, not hoops.
Yeah. So we'll do basically. It'll have a receipt.
You have wire in the block and the heads, don't you?
Yeah, we have a double, but I don't know what you guys
Doubled
are gonna
up
end
on a
to.
Tuesday afternoon.
So Nick is new.
I mean, I just ran Top Fuel hoops. I knew they were good.
No, I'm just saying, like, this whole thing is going to be kind of cool.
I mean, my old big block, it had wire, not hoops, and it had a receiver groove in
I'm
the
not even
block.
saying because of that. It's kind of cool, though, because, like, Nick was trying to decide what he's going to do with the motor, and then it's
I was just going to buy somebody's used junk, honestly.
And, like, to me, I'm very scared of used engines at that level, just because, like, even if somebody is not intentionally selling you something bad, like, it's still got wear and tear on it. Like, I like the idea of knowing what's in it. And so it's cool that, like, he's going to get to learn more and then surpass us and then surpass.
What do you mean?
Because,
Surpass what?
I don't know, my knowledge here. But Dad is going to be putting what we have in ours into his. So it's kind of cool because our whole goal is we're all going to have the same exact engine combination, which is great.
Makes it easier for
parts.
everything. So that way, if I have spare parts they need, they can use them. And if they have spare parts I need, I can try to use them.
That is
Yeah,
true.
I mean, technically, I could take her fuel and spark map and pretty much run it.
I feel like this is a terrible idea. I'll buy these from you.
What?
You have an LS you should build.
Why? What's good for me is good for you.
As long as we're in different classes.
You guys always give me so much crap about me not I know what she's saying, but you give me so much crap about me not having a big block. And I get a big block, and you're like, you shouldn't have a big block. I would do anything to help you make your car faster.
As long as you're in a different class.
I'm in Unlimited. I've got a 3rd gen that's a freaking, it's a roof and quarter away from being a pro mod.
Okay, fair enough.
It's just light.
It's not even light. But you want to know one thing that I found out last night? My Summit Racing block is only 25 pounds heavier than my LS Dart block. Yeah. So overall, I might gain 100 pounds. Bigger turbos, obviously the crank rods, pistons, heads, everything's bigger.
Did you tell everybody that Uncle Sam came with a big block? Big
Yeah,
block?
everybody. Most people know because
Not
they all give
everybody
me
knew.
crap.
Court, did you know?
No, I did not.
Court's not Court doesn't watch our YouTube though.
Court works around Uncle Sam every single day.
Well, he knows that he's a pain to work on.
Yeah, it's fought me a couple times.
What?
Me, if we fight with it,
Yeah.
back and forth.
Guess what? My intake tubes are not going that far behind the cowl panel this time.
Smart.
Neither's my throttle body.
What were you going to say?
When?
Right before that, you said, did you know?
Oh, I did say, and I just wanted to reiterate, the whole reason I'm doing this with Summit, well, obviously because they're awesome, but the whole reason they're doing this with me, should I say, because they're coming out with their own, they already have came out with their own line of blocks. So they've got it's called SPC Street Performance Competition, something like that. And that's their line of blocks. They've got an LS, a small block Chevy, big block Chevy, tall and standard deck. The tall decks are a couple months out, so I'll be waiting on my block for now, but I'll be, I think, one of the first people to have the tall deck set up, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Tall deck, big block.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, and so they make an aftermarket 6-bolt LS block. Yeah, look at Moo's face.
So am I considered a content creator because I'm just in your guys' videos?
The jury's out. Let him know in the comments.
I mean, he is good at creating content sometimes if he wipes his old man lens.
He's good at creating a scene.
He creates a scene when he when he walks in every morning. I hear a monster crack open. I'm like, what's Moo gonna yell about when he walks in today?
Don't ever yell when I come in. Never.
This is the quietest I've heard you talking all
I
day.
don't say anything when I walk in, and I put my stuff down, and I open my monster, and then I hear, "Morning, Moo Moo." I'm like, "Hey, Nick." That's it.
That's a
Okay, well,
lie.
the first week he was here, he yelled about something every morning.
I
Look
actually-
at Court. He's like, yeah, he did.
About what?
The electricians,
The
the
air
Wi-Fi, the air
conditioning,
conditioning,
the packing.
Sorry, my house. Sorry, yes, my brand new house that I moved into and couldn't live in. Yes, sorry. I thought you meant here. I was like, no,
Nick, he's
everything's
getting
fine.
ready to start yelling now.
He's about to. I can hear him. We don't even need to put a mic over
All
there.
right, so this is already going to make my video 2 hours long now. I'll cut everything down, but I want to 3D scan this thing now, so
Yeah.
I can make an O-ring cutter.
Yeah, he told us that.
Yeah.
Forgot that.
And then I have a scan of this for some reason. If whatever I need to make. If you're like, hey, we need to make a jig to bolt on this thing for whatever, guess what? I don't need to measure.
I actually have some files you might like.
Really? Well, I know your dad has an O-ring tool I could use on my
That's not what I was thinking
engine
about.
block
That's not what I was
or
thinking
my
about.
heads.
Okay. Well, I didn't mean to be in this video from the time I walked in the door, so
She actually tried not to be in the video. I'm like, excuse me?
I don't go here.
Yeah, you do.
His videos are probably better when you're in them.
I don't go to this school. If you guys know Mean Girls, which none of you probably
Why would
do.
you say that?
Have you not seen Mean Girls?
Okay, well, I don't go to your school either.
Have you not
fun
seen
being
Mean
there
Girls?
tonight alone.
Have you not seen Mean Girls?
Yeah, in like
Somebody
7th
in the
grade.
comments is
in
gonna-
7th grade.
I can see somebody in the comments is like, she doesn't even go here.
Probably not.
Okay, I want to make a disclaimer that the next couple videos that Nick makes about this engine are going to be a little bit more technical. Right, Nick?
Sure.
Whatever you say.
If you'd like to watch a technical video,
Watch Alex's.
or Dennis's.
People don't come here to learn. about engines.
They come here to make fun of us.
I'm here to learn about engines.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what are you telling these people?
That these parts are badass.
Sell it to them. Why do they need these heads?
Because she goes fast with them.
Well, Uncle Sam will go fast.
Yeah,
too.
and I'm going to too.
Yeah. And then when we blow it up, we'll tell them what not to do.
You're not going to blow it up.
Yeah, I'm not going to blow it up.
You're not going to blow it up.
I'm not blowing this thing up.
No, this is going to be nice. No.
Tie
Okay,
my shoes.
have you told the people to? Okay, if you guys need or want some of these for yourself, or any of the parts that you're going to see come from Summit, you should go to the link in his description where he'll have all the parts listed with part numbers and links back to Summit's website.
I will. Yep. Part numbers, links, everything. Built with Summit. Hashtag Summit Racing Equipment. Check out my Summit Racing online garage.
Or check out Nickky Bobby Inc. on Summit.
NickyBobbyInc.com.
No,
Oh, yeah.
on Summit.
Through Summit. Yeah, listen, I'm way better at selling stuff when you're not here. You don't even go here. Why are you here?
That's why there's not been any cha-ching.
We're going to have more people say Team Alex after this.
Well, she's really good at advertising, and I normally am too. But when she's here, I feel like I don't know anything about advertising. Like, why am I even shooting video? Because she's like, did you cover this point, this point, this point? I'm like, I was probably getting to it. I will fumble my way through it.
She sounds very professional, like she's done this before.
I do not have an itinerary when I shoot a video.
See, my problem was I was actually standing here like, wow, these guys they have a lot more fun with their videos. I thought I had to be serious.
What?
This is not my day job.
Doesn't he go
I wish
here?
it was.
How long is this video?
Long.
I gotta go paint.
Yeah, we gotta get back to work. All right, so I'm actually not gonna scan these in this video because it's already so long, but the next video we're gonna start scanning these things. We're gonna be putting these on our mock-up block. We're gonna be getting the engine out of Uncle Sam. Court. He shook his head already when he was walking by.
Torque converter bolts. The great torque converter bolts.
Yeah. Well, one of them's cross-threaded, that's why. Cross-thread's the tightest thread.
I went in good that last time.
Because I think I tapped it, so now it's loose.
They won't come out at all this time, probably, though.
Oh, we'll get them out.
All right, that's it.
All right, that's
Thanks,
it.
Summit
Thanks,
Racing.
Summit Racing.
You're taking
Take
my glory.
glory.
I'm waiting for you to say something so I
I
can
was waiting for you to
compete
say
you.
something so I can compete you.
My name's Alex, and I'm stupid.
Nickky Bobby and he's dumb.
Okay, again, thank you, Summit Racing. I appreciate the partnership and the collaboration. I'm going to sleep with these tonight and come back in the morning and scan them.
You won't see that video for a few weeks.